What's going on, everybody? Boris here at the Ecology Design Studio. A really quick tutorial for you guys today for Adobe Premiere Pro. Sometimes when I try to import a file of a specific format, the entire application, including the application from which I'm trying to import it, that is my Windows Explorer folder here, crash completely. And we have to close them and then restart the applications. It's a bit of a pain. There is, however, a possible workaround, that works for me. This should not be happening, however. It makes zero sense. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We have two files here, cityscape.wmv and cityscape.mp4. I was trying to import the Windows movie file because it's so much smaller. It's about 8 gigabytes versus the mp4 file, which is a lot larger. Let's check out the properties. Let me bring them over here into view. We have 8.93 gigabytes for the WMV file, and then let's right click on the WMP4 or the MP4, 29.3 gigabytes. Yet somehow Premiere Pro can import the second one without any errors, and the first one destroys it. Maybe it's because it's trying to uncompress all of the video to make it ready for editing, but that shouldn't be happening. So what we want to do first is enable our extensions on our folder options. We want to see known file types and file extensions. So let's see if I type in folder options. Oh, there it is, folder options. Usually you can do this through the control panel. Right, folder options. Show hidden files and folders, change search options. Okay, we want to go under view, and under view we want to display some things. Okay, there's a box that is checked by default. It's called hide extensions for known file types. We want to uncheck that. That way we can see the extensions for our files. And another thing we can do now that we've done this is when we click on it, we can select it and edit it. So there's two possible fixes to this problem we're having. First, let me show you what happens. Let me drag it over. And awesome, we've crashed our program. As soon as I lift my mouse, it goes into this waiting mode. If I click anywhere, it says not responding. And guys, we can wait here until the end of the world. It will not budge. As you can see, nothing else is responsive as well. Hopefully the video recording didn't crash. But what we want to do is basically close this out. We want to force a close. Right, and we want to restart it. So let's restart Premiere Pro. Let's open it. Opening our project. Move it to the side here. There's two different fixes to this that you can try. You can click on your project on the file that is not working, and you can edit the extension. Edit it to something like .mp4 or whatever works for you, whatever does not cause a crash, and try dragging it over. At that point, it should resolve. If, however, that does not work, you must then convert your video file. There are several video conversion options on the web. You can use Windows Movie Maker, you can use FLV, or you can use some other program. But basically, convert it to a .mp4 format or a format that works for you. Drag it over. And the much larger file that should actually crash does not, and we can now import it. And we can import it keeping the existing settings. Guys, if you have any questions or comments about this, or if you know what causes this, please leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Ecology Designs Production.